Just because she took an extra glance at the portrait on the wall, the girl accidentally discovered a puzzle that had troubled humanity for nearly 200 years. She noticed that portraits of all former mayors on the wall were all holding the exact same box. However, this wasn't the main point. The key was that her family had an identical box. This suddenly made the girl realize something. She then rushed home as fast as she could. Unexpectedly, her sister was playing with that box as a toy. Frightened, she quickly carried her sister outside. To their surprise, grandmother became very excited upon seeing the box, but due to her advanced age, she had long forgotten the box's specific purpose, only vaguely remembering that this briefcase was extremely important. If lost, it would trigger something terrifying. After hearing this, the girl decided to open the box to investigate. Inside, she found only a damaged instruction manual and a highly advanced transparent card. But because the manual was severely damaged, she couldn't make out any useful clues. She could only faintly see the word sewer written on it. While the girl was completely puzzled, she suddenly remembered that one of her friends was a sewer maintenance worker, so she quickly took the manual to him. Unexpectedly, they discovered a shocking secret about humanity's future. 200 years ago, 11 scientists jointly created the world's strongest box. Then they put the true history in writing, along with a transparent key inside. Following the chief scientist's orders, the engineers quickly set the timer, so the box would automatically open after 200 years. It turned out that after nuclear wars broke out worldwide, the survivors all moved underground to live, but the food there would only last the survivors for 200 years. Fortunately, according to the chief scientist's calculations, Earth might restore its vitality after 200 years, but worried that the time was too long, their underground descendants might forget, so the box became the most important token, passed down continuously between successive mayors of the underground city. However, until one day, 153 years later, the current mayor suddenly died from an accident, causing the box containing the key and truth to be lost among civilians, and the historical truth was forever buried. Soon 200 years passed. The box opened automatically as its timer ended. However, the worst situation still occurred. People had not only forgotten about the box's existence, but also believed they had always lived in the sunless underground. But after 200 years of constant consumption, the underground city's food and various facilities had already reached their absolute limits. Many people couldn't get enough food or clothing. Nearly half of each day was spent in blackouts due to various failures, as the underground city seemed on the verge of collapse. Fortunately, the girl and her friend discovered the box's secret in time. Then through studying the manual, they found everything pointed to a room called number 351. Though they didn't know what was in that room, the two still decided to investigate. However, just as David was about to unlock it, two figures suddenly appeared mysteriously nearby.